You're tuned in to Tour Talk.
Hello everyone, we're back. Tour Talk here at Grand Star Media. I'm your host Taji, Hardwick, and today we got the Elevators in the building.
What up?
Super excited. We're here at Cali Vibes this weekend, President's Day weekend. Super happy to have you guys. First of all, say hello to the people. Anything you want to say to the people?
What up, everybody? It's a pleasure to be on the podcast.
Yeah,
Pleasure to be on the West Coast in Long Beach, California.
for sure.
Always a pleasure.
Where are you guys originally from?
We're from like the South Shore, Boston, Massachusetts, like 45 minutes south.
East Coasters. We're actually originally from the East Coast. I'm from Jersey, he's a Delaware guy.
Oh,
so-
nice. Hell yeah.
Hell
You know what's up.
How does it feel when you come out here and you do a show on the West Coast?
Feels amazing. Each time we come out, there's more and more people, and just that Cali air, gets you going. Feels good.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal to come out here. Like, we've been a band 9 years, so it's like you really feel the all the hard work paying off lately when you come out to the West Coast and you actually have fans and people that want to come see you.
That's funny because that was definitely actually my next question is like, how does this music translate over in the East Coast? Like California, it almost fits like the reggae fits the culture, it fits the weather. How does this music translate on the East Coast, and then how do you even get influenced by this music being from there?
I mean, for us, the East Coast is our bread and butter. That's where our biggest fan base is to date. And I mean, influences, a lot of big bands come from there. Actually, John Brown's Body, DeBest, there's like some members of Slightly Stupid all live over there. I grew up, my dad playing old reggae vinyls, and so was always listening to that, got into Slightly Stupid. Our homie Stick Figure's from the East Coast. He's actually from our home area, my hometown. And so there was just, everyone was always listening to it, always vibing to it. And growing up, we just wanted to sound like Sublime or Slightly Stupid. So here we are.
Actually, growing up, like when we were in high school, there was this huge, I guess it's not really reggae, but there was bands like Dispatch and OAR. And where we were from, those bands were huge. And it had a reggae influence, but
The Mighty Mighty Bosstones had like the
ska.
Mighty Mighty Bosstones
Yeah.
were huge, and they're like ska, like punk rock style. So
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. So when you get to this festival, when it's like this premier reggae festival where it's almost like the Coachella of reggae in some sense, where all those huge reggae bands are here, what's it like just being a part of this lineup?
yeah, it's just surreal. I mean, it's the largest reggae festival in the history of America. So to be here and be included is, the highest honor, and we just come prepared. And we try and put on the best show we can, and just, I guess, keep doing what we're doing.
That's dope. That's dope. One thing I always ask people, because there's almost like different types of reggae. So even here, you can see like the different stages. You got the green stage, you got the vibe stage, and then you got the boomyard stage, which is like a totally different world. I don't know if you guys made it over there, but it's more so like that dance hall style reggae. What role kind of does that dance hall style reggae, or even like your Bob Marley or those things? What role do they have like on your music taste?
I mean, for me, that was the beginning. That's the beginning and the soul of reggae. Dancehall has been around forever. Definitely a huge influence. I'm just glad that the genre of reggae has broadened in such a way that it's penetrating so many different genres of music, because it's all about love, good vibes, and I think the world can use a lot more of that.
Great.
Actually, like subgenres and talking about subgenres or something that's it's kind of funny, because like there's roots reggae, right? And it all came from the roots, but there's so many different offshoots of it, and we honestly just respect and love it all. So it's really cool to be a part of any of it, really. But dance hall is amazing, and it's cool that, like Jackson said, the genre has broadened so much that we can be a part of it now.
That's dope.
Yeah, if you look at like so many genres, like blues, jazz, it all expanded to be something so much bigger than it originally was. So in my opinion, like, bring it on, pay homage to where it started from, and yeah.
Dope. Oh yeah, dope.
Yeah.
The next part of this, I want to kind of transition, and this is because like a lot of times we like to just talk to our audience about like passion and how these things even come about. Like a lot of our audiences are college students or people trying to enter like this next transition of their life. So I always like to talk to people about their story and how they kind of made it to this next step. So first of all, how did you guys even connect?
Yeah, we connected. We were both in some pretty big bands back home, like just, our local bands. And I was in a band and I came out to see the band Nick was in, and one night at a bar, he came up and he's like, yo, we should start a side project. Then right off the bat, we were like, okay, but we're not gonna play bar gigs, we're not gonna play covers, we're just gonna play original music, and we're gonna build a super group. So we found some of our favorite younger musicians our age from around the area, and with the focus being on, we want to tour, we want people that are young and hungry, and want to get out there and eat a whole bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for 5 years until we can get to festivals like Cali Vibes.
That's tough.
Yeah, we exactly what Jackson said. We started the project in a garage on the South Shore of Massachusetts, and then we started renting minivans and booking our own shows down the East Coast, all the way down to Florida. And we were sleeping in minivans, 5 guys, five of us, 5 band members, fucking sleeping in minivans and traveling all the way down to Florida. And it just kept getting better and better. And here we are, we're super grateful.
That's dope. Was there a point in that journey where you felt like it's clicking now, I know it's right, or is it always, and maybe even still a mystery?
No, it just happened today, an hour and a half ago. No, I mean, it's lately when we've been, performing at some of the bigger festivals and getting some of that recognition, and the stakes are getting higher, the professionalism needs to be there, everybody needs to be more on point. We're starting to realize that this is less of just touring around and playing music, and it's okay, we're starting to get our shit together, we're building a good team. It takes a whole team, and we have a great one. Shout out to Ineffable Music Group, Mint Talent Agency, and it takes the full spectrum of those units to make things like today happen. I'm sure it'll continue to. The stakes get higher, the professionalism needs to grow with the stakes. So it's kind of like you're continually making new goals for yourself and trying to achieve those goals,
Dope. When you get on the stages, do you guys still have stage fright?
I had huge butterflies. I mean, we're getting off grinding so hard for 2 years, barely been home, and still you're setting up your stuff, and I had butterflies going through my whole stomach. I always start like spitting all the lyrics to our songs in my head, and then I have to remind myself to stop because I'll start second guessing myself. So I actually got out there and I just stared at one palm tree and took deep breaths while we were playing, and I just kept thinking how thankful I was to be in Long Beach at Cali Vibes. And don't overthink it because there's no reason to overthink it.
Yeah.
I actually get super jittery after the set.
Yeah?
I get so in the zone, dude. Me and Jackson both played sports growing up.
Yeah.
So I try to bring that mentality to the stage, let's go get it right now. Like you're going into a high school football game.
What's your pre-show ritual?
We do, we all put our hand into a big circle, and we pay homage to our family, and then we say power, which I don't really know what that means, but we say family power, and that's the pre-show ritual, and then we just try to get in the zone.
Family being the band we've created,
Yeah.
and power meaning let's go out there and show them what we've built over all this time, I think.
Well, the family to me means definitely the band we've created, but it definitely means more. It's for me, it includes all the fans that are at the show, and everyone that's on our team, and our parents that have given us support through the years. So it's family is super important, and then power is just that's all the power. Let's go get it.
Maybe all those people generate the power, so let's go unleash.
It's a generator.
Love that.
Maybe we should change our band name to the Generators. Just kidding.
The Generators is hilarious. The Generators is hilarious. This is actually their second year at Cali Vibes here, so clearly we like them. Very happy about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys.
Super dope. My next question for you guys is, in your studio process, when you're recording in the studio, is there a way to know, or do you guys know when you guys have hit that song that's going to resonate, or is it just every day you're just creating this music and you don't know which song is going to hit, what is it? And what's that feeling feel like when you do know?
Yeah, we bring 40-ish songs to the studio anytime we're going to record. And we have like, opinions of like what we think are going to be good, but you really don't know from the demo process to the fully recorded process, what are the fans going to think? Because, there's songs that we think could slap and maybe get like on a radio or something. But then there's those really heartfelt ones that people come up and give you a hug and it was like their wedding song or something. So you never really know fully what's going to resonate. You just got to kind of go with your gut and create the best vibe you can within the song, whatever the song is calling for. And then, it's up to the people to decide, I guess.
Yeah. Plus, I think there's the factor of like, we really are just in love with music, and we mostly have been doing this for ourselves up until this point. So everything we write is we love, It's like we'll put the songs on the album that we love, and hopefully that resonates with our fans. So
yeah,
totally.
Super appreciate that, because we're always talking about like following your gut. Like a lot of musicians that we get to talk to, like there's no, all of them say like we just do what feels right. Like there's no calculated process. The math never works the way we think it's gonna work. Or we're like, we gotta hit, this is gonna go crazy. It rarely happens that way. So I'm very happy you guys spoke about that. So
thank you.
We'll kind of wrap it up and kind of end it here. But is there something that you want to leave the people with?
One crazy thing is, as we're doing this interview, Stephen Marley is playing in the background, and we just played on that stage a couple, hours ago. To wrap it up, we just want to thank everybody. Thank you guys for having us. We couldn't be here without you, and we're going to keep doing what we do as long as you guys keep on coming and enjoying what we do. And thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we went to an after party last night, and our dudes, our brothers, Tunnel Vision played, and our brother Zeb from Tribal Seeds threw the show on, and it was dope. But some random drunk dude at the bar like pulled me aside and was like, he said something that's kind of cliche, but I loved it, so I'll leave it with everyone. And we've all heard this before, but it's so true, and it resonated with me that like, you never know what's next. Life is so short. Each day is a brand new day. You never know what tomorrow will bring. So we're happy to be here, and we hope you guys are too.
Love that. Yeah. Love that. And I hope to leave you guys with something. This is something that I always leave people with. And it's my line. The line is, I'd rather flirt with failure than never get the opportunity to dance with joy.
Oh,
damn.
You take that and do what you will with it.
Mic drop.
Really appreciate you guys for being here. Again, we got the Elevators. They just ripped the stage here at Cali Vibes. I'm your host, Taji Hardwick, here with Grand Tour Media Tour Talk. Appreciate you guys. Love you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.